how I'm your muse, loving when I lay next to you. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, welcome. How's it going? I hope it's going good. My name is Shana, the Shanabelle. Thank you so much for clicking on this video. So today I'll be doing another pick a card reading, and today's topic will be your ultimate life upgrade in 2024, your ultimate life upgrade of 2024. So today we'll go into, well, basically today will be a reading on how your 2024 will be going and the upgrades that you'll be having in your life concerning your physical appearance, your finances, spirituality, relationships, platonic and romantic, fame, fortune. I don't want to say the other I was gonna say the other thing, but we're on YouTube, so I can't say things like that. But yeah, so anything that wants to come up, I have a bunch of decks, tarot decks and oracle decks, and we're kind of just gonna go with the vibes of how the energies are for you. So whatever comes up, I'll go deeper into it. So if you're one person, pile goes more into fame and fortune, and I'll go more into that. If somebody else's pile goes more into romance, I'll go more into that. But we will dabble and touch on every topic for every pile. But I just know from doing these things that some piles have gets more information on some topics compared to other topics in other piles. But yeah, without further ado, I will have the photos for the piles for you to meditate on come up, and you will meditate on these pictures and go to the pile and the piles that are called out to you the most, and I'll see you in your reading. Teach me how to let go and how I can say you. My heart has been yelling at you. Okay, pile number one, if you picked the photo of the girl sitting down with a glass of wine in her hand, sitting in front of the Eiffel Tower on a balcony, then this is the reading for you. So let Heavenly Father please tap me into pile number one's energy, so I may deliver these messages to them with accuracy and precision, honesty and truth, for the good of all and harm to none. Lord Heavenly Father, please return any negative energy that's been sent to my pile number ones back to the sender tenfold. Amen. So, of course, we're going to start off your reading with some Reiki healing. So if you're open and receptive to receiving this energy healing activation, just say yes, and you'll receive it wherever you need it most at this time in your mind, body, soul, and life. Okay, now we're going to get into your tarot and oracle. I'm going to start off with the Tridevia tarot with you guys. I was just called to it. So usually when I pick this deck, there's a lot of secrets that's being hidden. So there's a lot of surprises that your spirit team has in store for you in 2024. So there's a lot of great stuff surrounding your energy right now. We have the High Priestess per... They just said facts, your intuition's on point. Thank you, Lord Jesus, Heavenly Father. I appreciate you for, making that clear. But on top of that, I also see that your spirituality will be improving. So whether it's just like, you go quite a broad new age, or you follow a certain religion or something like that, you'll be getting more in tune with not only yourself, but also the great divine God, Allah. Your relationship between you, your spirit team, and your God that you follow will be enhancing and developing and getting stronger. Your intuition will also be on point, and if you pray or manifest, or whichever one you decide to do, or if you do both, then that will also be coming a lot stronger. You will know, like, by the time you desire something, it will be something already manifest. Like, you will be receiving a lot of opportunities and surprises and gifts before you even realize that you want it. So you'll be surprised with a lot of things that you're not even asking for. Like, it's gonna be, when the people be like, oh, this is something that I never knew I needed. Like, you get a new tool for, I don't know, for the kitchen, and like somebody gifted you a new tool for the kitchen for like cooking or baking, and you never heard of it before in your life, and it just makes the cooking and baking so much easier. Like say somebody gifted you a KitchenAid and you never heard of what a KitchenAid was before a day in your life, which I doubt that's ever going to be the case with KitchenAid, but go with me. So say you was gifted a KitchenAid and you never heard about it or anything like it ever in your life, but then somebody gifted it to you and you know you didn't even know that you needed this because you didn't know it was a real thing. But now that you have a KitchenAid, baking cookies and mixing up recipes and everything was just made that much easier because now you have a tool that does it. So it's kind of going to be like that. Like you're going to get gifted a bunch of things before you even knew that you needed it, but you're going to be obsessed with it once you get it. Okay, what is how number one's ultimate life upgrade going to look like in 2024? Okay, so we have the Three of Pentacles. You're going to be collaborating with a bunch of new people and working on a bunch of new projects. It's going to bring you a lot of money and recognition and credibility. And you're going to be developing great relationships. We have the Lovers. You could end up with your soulmate. You could end up married, okay? But it also could just mean that you're going to fall in love. You're going to find a lot of love for yourself. You're going to find a lot of love within friendships, relationships, platonic and romantic, between you and God and your spirit team. Also in career and finances, like what you're doing for life. In your life, you're going to fall in love with what you're doing. You're going to fall in love with your co-workers and the people that you're working in. Like you're just going to fall in love with life altogether. Like especially because this is in the middle of your reading of the tarots, the Lovers. So you could be a Gemini, by the way, because of the Lovers, and then the High Priestess could be Pisces. So your big six: Sun, Moon, Rising, Mercury, Venus, Mars, and then Jupiter because of expansion. But honestly, anywhere in your chart, and then where those signs come up in your chart will kind of be like where it is prominent the most. So say you have Gemini and your Jupiter, then you'll be having a lot of expansion within your romantic relationships or like your relationships, So we have the Six of Pentacles. So a lot of your childhood dreams are going to be coming true. A lot of the things that you loved as a child, you'll be receiving now. So say you always had like a favorite artist and you do music and your music takes off, you'll end up collaborating with one of your favorite artists that you used to look up to as a child. Like clearly if they're still alive, right? That you used to look up to as a child, you'll be working with them in the 2024. Or say there was a brand or like a company that you always dreamed of working with or working for, whatever the case is, you'll end up working under that company. Like say you always wanted to work at Mac, you'll end up getting a job at Mac. Or say you always wanted to, work at Chanel, you'll get a job at Chanel. Or maybe you always wanted to buy Chanel, maybe you'll be gifted Chanel, or you'll buy yourself Chanel for the first time this year. Or if you bought Chanel already, maybe you'll buy like if from the store boutique, or actually get like an SA, a sales associate, who you reach out to whenever you want. So maybe you'll be buying it more openly and like more freely and like more commonly. Okay, then we have the Eight of Pentacles. So you're going to be working a lot as well, and because you're working so much, you're going to be making a lot more money as well. And then we have the Three of Swords coming out. This could be a result of like heartbreak, or yeah, honestly it could have been like a result of heartbreak or disappointment somewhere in your life, and you're just like, you know what, I'm going to pour all that into me, into my career, into loving myself more, giving myself what I always wanted, giving myself, putting up boundaries, but like having higher standards now, like being able to provide more for yourself, so then you can also feel more confident in having more standards when it comes to your friends and lovers as well, because you realize that your standards wasn't really giving what it needs to give. So you're gonna have more standards. Trying to get the cards that are literally the furthest away from me, like, okay. Okay. That was so like unprofessional. We're going to pull from the Moonology deck now. ultimate life update for my pile number ones. We have emotions are running high. I'm gonna pull one more. Okay, we have it's time to release negativity, full moon in Scorpio. So it could be a Scorpio. And then we have the energy is gaining momentum, waxing moon. And then I'm gonna pull some starseed. I'm gonna pull one card from my starseed deck. Thank you. The cosmic heart, devotion, potency, make your life a moving prayer. Bottom of the deck, we have inner earth, you'll survive this, new solutions, beginnings. Okay, so I feel like you've learned that you can't find happiness from outside of you. You could have been putting a lot of responsibility on other people to make your dreams come true, or make like other people happy. To like you've been trying to make other people happy, so then they will want to make you happy as well, so then they can give you the things that you wanted that you felt like you couldn't give yourself. So now this year I see you being able to pour that love and attention and like the support and words of affirmation that you was pouring into other people to make them feel like, you know, they'll be able to strive, they'll be able to achieve the things that you want them to achieve, so they can give you things. So does it make sense? Like, say you wanted a relationship with somebody, right? And you like would give them a bunch of attention and like love them and like pour words of affirmation. Like, you'll do things for somebody in hopes for them to love you or like return that to you, right? Instead of pouring that into somebody else who isn't, you know, reciprocating it, or maybe they are, but it's like breadcrumbing and it's not like being consistent enough. You're gonna pour it into yourself first, so you can get that energy, you can get that type of affection regardless if you have somebody around you or not. Say like you want a house, or you want an apartment, or you want a car, or whatever the case is that you want. Instead of waiting around for somebody else to do it for you, you're going to pour into yourself and you're going to do it, because it's just you manifesting something else. Like, you can't force somebody to, you can't, when you're manifesting, you can't force anyone to do anything, because everybody has free will. So if you're trying to manifest a house or a car and you're trying to do it through somebody else, then you're going to be blocked. There's a chance it will be blocked, because you can't force someone to do things, and then it puts up resistance. However, if you just put it up to the universe of how you're going to get that house or get that car, whatever the case is, you don't know if God's going to get you a new job tomorrow that pays you way more than enough in order to afford whatever it is that you want, you know? So instead of pouring that energy and hyper focusing on somebody else and giving, like, pouring energy into somebody else for them to be able to give you the, you know, get you the things that you want, you're gonna pour it into yourself and your passions and your projects, so then your projects will always will be making enough money to be able to bring you what you want. Like with the Eight of Pentacles, like, you're gonna work really hard. Like, you're gonna fall in love with what it is that you're doing. You're gonna fall in love with your career and your work, and that's gonna improve your finances to the point where whenever you want something, whenever you're trying to manifest something, you can manifest it in your life like that, because now you have the financial freedom in order to allow you the freedom to be able to get anything that you want to manifest, as long as it's monetarily, like, as long as you can buy it monetarily, you'll be able to manifest it for yourself after 2024. Like, that's your financial upgrade in 2024, or your major upgrade in 2024. The love that you used to pour into other people, you're going to be pouring into yourself. So your personal love is going to improve, which is going to help improve your finances, because now you have more time to hone in on your skills, you know, build your income, build your skills and talents and knowledge. And then you're also just clocking in more hours, or you're just, you know, giving yourself in your job, your career, if you're self-employed, you know, say you do like social media, you're paying more attention to your social media, posting more often, engaging with your audience, all that stuff more often, honing on the skills that it is that you make content for, whatever the case is. So now that's bringing in more people, and then you're making more money from that as well. And now, because you make this money, you can get yourself anything that you want, because you have opened up opportunities for yourself, for one, improving your skills, improving your credentials, and then also from raising your income and having more money, you're able to, you know, take yourself wherever you want, travel wherever you want, take yourself out to eat if you ever want to, buy yourself that book that you want, or that outfit that you want, whatever the case is. It's just, you'll have a lot more availability to you. Like, you'll be able to do more, travel more, go more, see more, because it's like you can afford it, and you have that self-love in yourself to go do it and not need anybody else to tell you whether it's a good idea or not, or you won't need anyone else to go with you or be there with you. You can just go and move freely and do what you want without needing anyone else's approval or anyone else's help or anybody else's go ahead, say so. What's the saying? Like, you're not gonna need anyone to say, like, yes, go do that. I need, like, you won't need anyone to give you money to go do it. You won't need anyone to like co-sign or to approve it or whatever the case is. Like, you'll just be able to go and move freely out in the world. Okay, we're gonna start, and you're reading off with the Goddess Major Arcana Tarot deck. We have the Fool. So you could be an Aries or Aquarius. We have no. We get one more. Oh, they gave me two more. We have the Chariot, so you could be Cancer, and then we have Yes as well. I'm gonna get one more just so it makes sense in the spread that I have. And then we have Maybe. LOL, not all the answers coming out. And then we have the Tower at the bottom of the deck, so Scorpio. So first of all, if you could remember what it is you was thinking when the No, Yes, and Maybe came out in that exact order, then that's the answer. Like, say you said, oh, like, say you was thinking like, oh, am I gonna be able to do this? And then they said no, and then you was like, wait, are you sure? And then it was like yes, and it was like ever, and then it was like maybe. Then that's kind of like the answer. But other than that, so what I'm getting is like, you with the yes, no, maybe, you won't really need anybody else to answer these questions for you. It will be up to you. So it's like, if you want to go and travel somewhere, can you travel there? Maybe, it's you are answering your question. You're answering that option for you, right? So if you work to be able, if you work and you're able to afford the ticket and the stay, like buy the flight ticket, the plane ticket, and then afford the hotel and whatever, the car, the food, like food and things while you're there, then are you going to travel to Paris? Yes, because you booked the ticket, you booked the stay, you booked the hotel, and you took time off of work, took time, whatever the case is, and you scheduled it, and you did the action that you needed, and now you're going to Paris, or can I don't know, think of things that people be trying to manifest. Am I gonna buy a brand new car in 2024? Well, that's up to you. Maybe, it's up to you. Are you going to work enough? Are you gonna get the job or career that you need in order to pay for that car? Are you going to work enough in order to have the down payment, and then are you consistently working enough in order to pay the car note? Are you going to pay it off cash? Which car are you going to get? Yada yada yada. So it's like, that's how you're going to see manifestation more like that. Like, are you going to be dedicated to it? Are you actually going to do it? Like, things are not going to be so much in other people's hands. You're going to have things be more in your hands in 2024. Like, you're going to see your power. You're going to see how you do get a say. Like, you do get free will. You do have a choice. You do have a personal choice. Like, am I going to do what I need to do, or am I going to slack off and not do it? Whether it's you're working a 9 to 5, whether it's you're working for yourself, whether it's you're in school in order to make more money, or in order to build your education so you can make more money, whatever the case is, like, you're gonna realize that it's up to you. It's whether you do it or not, and it's really not up to anyone else. With the Fool and the Chariot card, I do see that you're gonna start off embarking on new beginnings, and you're gonna go very far on those things. And it's really not even just like things that you're starting now. It's anything you start now is kind of just adding on to everything that you had prior and help you get further in life from where you are, which is why you have all this power in your hands. I'm also seeing that you might be hiring people. Like, say you own a business, you might be hiring people, and it's like you hold the power this year and the years moving forward of vetoing, like telling, like, yes, I like this, no, I don't want that, yada yada. Like, say you're hiring for your job, you are the one who's saying, yes, we're gonna hire that person, no, we're not gonna hire that person. Or at the very end, you have the say, like, you have the, like, say you have a hiring manager under you, and then, yeah, say you have like a hiring manager. So the hiring manager is the one meeting up for the interviews and everything like that. But at the end of the day, it's your business. You're the one who says yes, no, maybe, whether or not somebody's going to be working at your business. Okay, and I do see you are going to be traveling as well, and you're going to be traveling further than you have ever traveled before. But those are your messages. Pile number 1. I hope it resonated. If it did, make sure to give this video a thumbs up and leave a comment below letting me know which part you came from and how it resonated. Also, be sure to subscribe to my YouTube channel for the bell notification, with the bell notification on, so you can be notified whenever I upload. Any information that you need from me, you can find in the description box. And be on the lookout for my manifestation tips and tricks to manifest this life update for yourself in 2024. I love you guys, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye. Okay, pile number 2. If you picked a photo of the interior of a private jet with a mini Kelly and a cup of cappuccino on the table, then this is the reading for you. So Lord Heavenly Father, please tap me into pile number 2's energy, so I may deliver these messages to them with accuracy, precision, honesty, and truth, for the good of all and harm to none. Lord Heavenly Father, please return any negative energy that's being sent to my pile number 2's back to the sender tenfold. Amen. Okay, so getting into your reading, of course, we are always starting off with your Reiki healing. So if you're open and receptive to receiving this energy healing activation, just say yes, and you will receive it wherever you need it most at this current moment in your life, body, mind, and soul. Amen. Give me a second, sorry. Okay. We're going to start off with the Tradivia Tarot deck. So what is pile number 2's major life upgrade in 2024? Pile number 2's major life upgrade in 2024. Ultimate. Pile number 2's ultimate. 4 of Swords. Pile number 2's ultimate major life upgrade. We have the 7 of Wands. I'm hearing overcoming animosity, overcoming like negative self-talk and negative self-belief. Queen of Pentacles. And starting to put your money where your mouth is. Like, you're going to get a lot of physical representation, of physical evidence of your excellence, and that's going to help you with your self-esteem, because now it's not just he say she say. Like, now the numbers back it up. We have 8 of Pentacles. This is from you working really hard. You might want to go check out pile number 1 if you feel called to. You don't necessarily have to. And then we have the 5 of Cups. You left things behind and started working on your bag, focusing on your bag. And now that is shutting people up. That is getting you out of your head. Like, this is causing the negative attacks and the evil eye that is being sent your way to be obsolete, because they're trying, like, there's people who's trying to put, you know, that negative self-talk in your head and send you evil eye, you know, send you negative energy. We already knew that. When you just pop in, of course you have haters, like, whatever. But because of all of the accolades that you have, all the successes and achievements and accomplishments that you have in the 3D reality, like, I'm hearing that song by Ariana Grande and Victoria Monet, where Ariana Grande is like, that song Monopoly, and Ariana goes, if you, like, if they don't, I forgot what she said, but if they don't believe her, then she'll show you her discography. I don't think that's exactly what she said. I was literally just listening to it. But hold on. Now we're gonna look at the, where are the lyrics? Why is lyrics not an option? I hate when it's like that. I'm not playing it because my videos do get monetized. Okay. Okay. Yeah, so it's like treat my goals like it's property, collect them like Monopoly. I probably won't go if there's not a fee, and if they try come stopping me, I show them my discography. So if somebody tries to stop you, or whatever, you just show them the accolades. Like say you're trying to go somewhere, getting somewhere, whatever the case is, and they try to stop you, you show them your accolades. If say you're talking about your goals, like your next goals in life, what you're gonna do next, yada yada, what you are doing or been doing in life, and somebody tries to downplay you or try to put doubt in your head or try to stop you, you're gonna show them, okay, well, I did, like, you only have to, all you have to do is like whip out your phone and show them your discography, show them all the accolades you have, show them, if you do content, just show them the content you have. If you're a model, all you have to do is show them, the pictures you've done taken. I feel like you don't have to do that. Like, they can look at you and they know, like, you're not somebody to play with. But if say somebody does try to play you, because like I said, people don't try to downplay you, or people don't try to humble you unless they think you're popping. So when people try to do that, you know what, I ain't gotta spend any time on this person, because they just saw me and was already threatened. And then if you want to be petty, whatever the case is, like, if need be, if push comes to shove and you need to show proof, you have the proof to back it up as well. That's how you say it. If you need proof, there's proof to back it. There's proof in the pudding. Okay. And then there's 5 of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. Yeah. So there's a bunch of people who you left behind because they was trying to play you, whatever the case is. And because you left them behind, you was able to rewrite, like, you was able to experience more experiences of you being successful, of having people to back you up. Like, you was receiving more positive experience and more positive feedback because you walked away from the people who was trying to humble you and keep you small, and who wasn't seeing your greatness. You've surrounded yourself with the people who did see your greatness, or you're going to surround yourself with the people who do see your greatness, which is why your confidence is building, why you are just excelling and shining and pouring so much into your financial hobbies, like your hobbies that provide an income for you, because it's just like you're finding so much joy in it, because not only are you getting positive accolades, achieving more, making more, creating more, but at the same time, the people that's surrounding it, the type of feedback you get from doing it, it's all just adding more of a positive experience in your life, where you're just like, yeah, I'm gonna keep doing this. And because you're just like, why would I go back to what I used to go to, why would I go back to what I came from, if one, it was keeping me broke, it was keeping me unhappy, it was keeping me sad, when I can be here focusing on myself and focusing on my goals and my dreams and the things that I want to accomplish in this life. And then not only am I accomplishing more and getting better at things, and having more skills and talents and more knowledge, but I'm also meeting new people who are interested in the same things as me, who's going far in life just like I am, and they don't have any reason to try to downplay me or try to keep me small, because they also are doing great things in life, so they don't feel threatened or in competition by me, because they're doing great things too. Okay, I'm gonna pull two from the Moonology deck. Look at the bigger picture. Full moon in Sagittarius, so you could be a Sagittarius. And then we have full moon, bring love into the situation. The moon in Aquarius, so you could be Aquarius, sun, moon, rising, like the big six, or Jupiter, so sun, moon, rising, Mercury, Mars, Venus, or Jupiter, like I said. Or it honestly can be anywhere in your chart. Just kind of look at where that sign is in your chart, so it can kind of give you an idea of how it's affecting you the most. Okay, and then we have full personal issues, reaches resolution, full moon in Cancer, so Cancer as well. And I'm going to pull one card from my Starseed Oracle deck. Okay, we have a child of the cosmos, the intelligence of the universe lies within you. Bottom of the deck, we have I remember, soul plan, the fated life versus the destiny life. Okay, so you in 2024, you're going to be seeing the bigger picture, not even seeing the bigger picture. You're going to be experiencing and living the bigger picture more, and you're going to be seeing it more in your 3D reality. You're also going to be loving, with bringing love into the situation. You're going to be loving your life more often, because you're going to be filling your day up with more of the things that you love, and then also receiving a lot of validation and attention for doing the things that you love. Like, say you are a musician, right, and you want to do music. Say maybe in 2024, 2023, you released your songs already and you started performing. So now in 2024, you're going to be spending more time performing. You're going to be spending more time in the studio creating more songs. You're going to, so not only, so it's like before, maybe you only spend time doing music when you was writing or you were recording, but now you released it, so now you're going to have time to perform it. You're going to have time to, even, you're still going to create more music, you're still going to record more music, so then you'll be able to perform more music. And then also, you might end up getting a choreographer and background dancers, so then you also have to spend time with, you know, doing music while you're dancing, learning your own choreography. And then also, you know, you maybe get a vocalist, and that person helps you hone in on your vocals more, and, you know, improve your voice while you're singing and dancing and performing. So then, you know, you have more of this. Maybe you end up on world tour or something like that. You know, basically, you're just going to be filling more of your time. Like, the big picture is coming more and more into frame for you, where you're spending a lot more time doing the things that you love, making money off of it, and going further in your career with the things that you want to do. Because there's no really, the intelligence of the universe lies within you. You kind of, there's no, like, you don't really need, you're not the type of person who needs to spend all day, every day, you know, watching reading self-help books, or watching self-improvement videos on YouTube and things like that, or even watching tarot readings. I feel like you just watch tarot readings because you enjoy it. Part of the reason why you probably attracted to my channel, because my channel isn't really about people who's like unbalanced and, you know, still going healing from trauma and such. It's like, you already healed from the trauma, you already balanced yourself out. It's just, you know, one, tarot helped you get really far, so you would like to, you know, continue to support tarot readers that you have came across. Or it's just like, you know, you like to keep on track with your life, so you like to have energy checkups, or, you know, there's always something you can heal, or some way you can improve yourself, or whatever the case is. So you just like being told how amazing you are. I can relate to that. It's so heavy. I love being gassed by tarot readers. Like, they were the best at gassing people, for real. Because like, we see it from the soul, you know, it's not just physical, but the physical is there too. But yeah, I just feel like you're gonna be seeing more, living more and more of your dream life. Even like, say even when you're off, like, maybe you used to only enjoy life when you was on like a vacation or something like that, but in 2024 you're gonna enjoy your life on vacation, at work, at home, when you're like chilling and relaxing and doing nothing, when you're alone, when you're with people. You're just gonna enjoy life all the time. Like, it's gonna be very hard for you to find a dull moment, or like a time that you're not enjoying life, or like a person that you don't like. You're just really gonna be living in bliss and happiness. I'm pulling from the Goddess Major Arcana Tarot deck, Goddess Journey. We have the Chariot, so you could be a Cancer, or you could have Cancer in your chart somewhere. I'm gonna try to pull 3 from here. Last part I have to pull 5, but we have the Lovers, so Gemini. Yeah, if you was called upon the moon, I would highly say to go check it out. That's only if you was called to, though. Excuse me. Ugh, I'm not gonna take those. Like I said, if you was called upon the moon, one, check it out. But I'm tired of repeating messages. We have Death card. Bottom of the deck, we have the Hierophant. So with death, you could be a Scorpio. With the Hierophant, you could be Taurus, or have Taurus in your chart. Okay, so in 2024, you will be falling in love with the transformation that you have made, and how far you have come. Like, you're gonna realize that you really do love who you became, who you are today. Like, one day you're just gonna look up and be like, I'm really that girl. Like, I'm really that guy. Like, how did I, like, the person I always dreamed of being, I literally became. Or, you know, the person I always looked up to, or I used to be like, oh, this person should be more like this, or this person would be more like this, and they'll be perfect. And then you look at it and you're just like, wait a minute, I'm that person. Like, like, you're literally just going to love everything about yourself. Like, I feel as though you're somebody who worked, you're could be a perfectionist. You could have a North Node in Virgo. I have a North Node in Virgo. But like when you're North Node in Virgo, Virgos are tend to be perfectionists, right? So when you're North Node in Virgo, you pay attention to every intricate detail. You could have Virgo in like Saturn, or you know, somewhere in your chart you could have Virgo, and it's like you worked on mastering every aspect of your life. So now that you look up, it's just like every single little thing about you love to a T. It's always like exactly how you always wanted it to be. So from, you know, little by little, a little became a lot. So maybe you started doing this like years ago, like just perfecting small parts of small aspects of your life. And now that you have accumulated so many small aspects of your life that you find perfect, you as an overall, you find yourself to be perfect. And when I'm saying perfect like societal's perfect or whatever the case is, but you, what exactly what you love and who you always wanted to be and who you was always working on becoming, you're her. Like, you know, that it was like a trend, and it was like becoming her. Like you have became her. So yeah, that is your ultimate life update, pal. Number 2, well, your ultimate life upgrade in 2024. So yeah, I hope it resonated. If it did, make sure to give this video a thumbs up and leave a comment below letting me know which part you came from and how it resonated. Also be sure to subscribe to my channel with the bell notification on so you can be notified whenever I upload. If you need any information from me, check out the description box. You can find the links to all of these decks in the description box, as well as where you can book a personal reading and donate to the channel. Follow me on the rest of my platforms and subscribe to my Patreon. I love you guys so very much. I'm so excited for you in your 2024 and where we're going to head in this new year. And I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye. Okay, pile number 3. If you picked a photo of the Porsche chair with Gucci, like a Gucci shopping bag, a Louis Vuitton like clutch wristlet bag, and like sunglasses, and this is a reading for you, and has a tan interior, by the way. So cute. But yeah, if you pick this photo, this is the reading for you. So Lord Heavenly Father, please tap me into pile number 3's energy so I may deliver these messages to them with accuracy and precision, honesty and truth, for the good of all and harm to none. Lord Heavenly Father, please return any negative energy that's being sent to my pile number 3's back to the sender tenfold. Amen. Of course, we're going to start off your reading with some energy healing. So if you're open and receptive to this energy healing activation, just say yes and you will receive it wherever you need it, and most of this time in your mind, body, soul, and life. Okay? Okay, so now we're going to start off with the Transdevia Tarot deck. Tridevia. One day I will know how to pronounce this deck. But I did have the 9 of Cups at the bottom of the deck, and I don't know where that came from because that was not at the bottom of the deck. So I'm getting like literal wish fulfillment in 2024 for you. Like dream body, dream car, dream house, dream relationship, dream career, dream life, dream lifestyle, dream friendships. Okay, we have the King of Pentacles, big checks, big money, big money. Your life's gonna feel like a game. Page of Wands. Yeah, like you're gonna learn how to play again, because life is just, it's gonna feel so unreal for you. We have the 8 of Wands. Like things are gonna be working, moving so quickly in your life, manifesting so quickly in your life. You're gonna look up one day and be like, how did I get here? Like how did I get so successful, so rich? Like how did all this happen? Like so, like just the other day I was just chilling and now it's like I have everything I ever wanted. 9 of Wands. And it's like you're gonna feel like you're low-key gonna feel like you didn't deserve it. Know that you did deserve it. The Hierophant. You just did a lot of the work previously. You learned a lot of these things already. So it's like now it's just time for you to reap the benefits. We have the 10 of Wands. Like you had a long journey, my love. Like you came a very, oh, you could be a Taurus by the way with the Hierophant. Like you came a very long way without without getting any of your flowers. So you might have felt like a lot of the work that you've been doing was pointless and it doesn't matter, but it does matter to the universe. Like, just because the people around you are trying to keep you small and not tell you how amazing you are doesn't mean you're not. Okay, check the numbers, check around you, look at the people who matter. That's why the other day when I did how does your fans view your social media, and when I do videos, somebody was like, oh, there has to be gossip, like, you know, bad gossip. Yeah, of course there's always gonna be haters who's saying bad things about you or trying to change your words or change your actions to make it look bad, you know. But at the same time, there's also 1,000,001 different people. For every one hater, there's 1,000,006 different fans, right? So I focus on the positive people and the people who actually care, you know. So like the people who aren't afraid to show that they care, you know, because those are the people who are going to help get you to the next level. Like, you can have 100,000 followers or 100,000 subscribers, but you only need 1,000 loyal fans, because those are the ones who are going to buy anything you put out. Those are the ones who are going to support you when you need them most, and even when you don't need them. Those are the ones who are going to actually be there for you and stick it through when you're not just trending or you're not just viral. Okay, like your true fans, the people who really genuinely care for you and love you, are the ones who are going to be there even when you take a year off or like a month off. They're the ones who's still going to be there as soon as you post a new video, or be the ones who's binge watching your old videos because they miss you and they just want to watch your old stuff again. Okay, so yeah, of course there's gonna be haters out there. Yeah, of course there's gonna be people who are trying to keep you small, and I know that you came a very long way of having, oh my gosh, we had the 8 of Wands, the 9 of Wands, and then the 10 of Wands. Like, you've been on a journey, and it's very well could be something that is like creative related, you know. And the people who do things that's creatively related, they try to make a living off of it. People tend to try to downplay us and or try to humble us, or, you know, put a lot of fear and doubt on our heads, saying, now that's not a real career, you can't really make money off of that, the whole thing of a starving artist, all that stuff. And maybe there was a time when you were starving, and maybe there was a time when you was doing this and you wasn't making money off of it, but everybody starts that way. Everybody starts that way. Even if you want to be a doctor, you still have to learn the traits of being a doctor without making any money. You have to go to school for 8 years, and then you become an intern and a resident, and then you make money, but you're not making a lot of money. So you're not really making that big buck for another 12, 13 years, and that's if you do everything at the smallest. Like, you graduate undergrad in 4 years, you graduate medical school in 4 years, and then you do 5 years of residency, meaning you pass all the tests and everything first try. Very rare, you know. Congratulations to people who do, but my point is, it takes at least minimum 13 years in order to become a surgeon. So why is it that people don't give the same time or the same grace or the same patience for people who want to do things creatively related, whether it's music, modeling, social media, whatever the case is? It takes time. It takes time for you to learn a craft, to get comfortable in it, to master it, and to be able to do it second nature for yourself, because you think somebody's going to let you cut them open if it's not second nature. Like, let's be so for real, you know. So it's like the same thing when it comes to these things. It takes time, and I see that you have to go through a lot. Like, you start off with the Page of Wands, and with the King of Pentacles starting off the reading, you could have probably been making a lot more money doing something easier, going the normal route, you know, do something easier, going the normal route, going the route of like what everybody tells you to do, you know, be a lawyer or a doctor, whatever the case is. Like, yeah, it's the safer route. Like, you could have made a lot of money going a stable route, the safe route, you know, going the road that everybody else takes, that's been paved by 1,000,006 people before you. But instead you decided to embark on a journey that is less traveled, that there's not a lot of knowledge in it. You'll be like, you decided to go on a road where you're paving your own path, where you're the ones who, you're like the first of your kind, and you're gonna have to teach other people and show other people how to do what you do and how to do what you did, because you're the only one who's actually done it, or one of the very few who has done it. And you know, you started off with the 8 of Wands, with things coming quickly. Like, you had a lot of passion, you know, you understood, like, yeah, this is in the middle of the reading, so yeah. Oh, I gotta pull more cards, sorry. It could have started off with you feeling like you had, like, you could have just, it could have been like a spark of inspiration a few years ago, where you just was like, this is what I'm gonna do it, and you started doing it, and you just poured a lot of time and energy into it. So then it started to grow quickly, and then from that you became excited and you started telling people. So then everybody started to throw in their advice and throw in what they thought and the way that they feel about things and the way they view things and the way their perspective. And they basically, a lot of people just throwing their insecurities and their self-limiting beliefs and everything onto you, so then you had all these burdens and baggage that you had to carry with you now in your head that you didn't used to have before, because everybody felt like they were smarter than you or better than you or knew more than you, or whatever the case is, whether it's because they're older and they were your parents and they were trying to tell you, you know, what they thought was right. But these are all people that's just showing you things through their heartache, through their disappointments, and through the things that they did and learned. You think if you want to be a singer, like the biggest singer in the whole world, you know, win a Grammy for best new artist, you better ask the teacher how they get there. A teacher ain't never performed on stage and won a Grammy before. Maybe if they, you know, maybe if it's a teacher who won a Grammy, you know, but if it's a teacher of elementary school who ain't never won a Grammy a day in their life and never released a song or anything like that a day in their life or performed their own music, why would you go to them and ask them for advice? Does that even make sense? And then take that advice over your own advice or over the advice of people who have already won Grammys. Like, does that even make sense? Personally, I'm gonna believe the person who won the Grammy more than I believe the person who never touched a Grammy a day in their life or saw one in person. Anyway, I'm gonna pull all the cards because we getting too far into this reading for me to still just be on the first tarot. So I'm going to pull from the Moonology deck. By the way, if you like to purchase any of these decks, these cards for you to practice and, you know, tap into your own intuition, you can find them all linked in the description box below. Started off with Tridavia Tarot deck, and now I'm using the Moonology Oracle deck. And after this, I'll use the Starseed Oracle. Okay. Pile number 3's Ultimate Life Upgrade. We have Emotions are Running High. Oh, there's too many cards. I was not taking all that. There you go. We have Hold Your Vision, Fix the Moon. Bottom of the deck, we have Your Commitment is Being Tested, First Quarter Moon. And I'm going to pull from the Starseed Oracle deck. Yeah. But... And then we have Surrender to the Sweetness, Venus Energy, Pleasure, Joy, Make Love to Life. And then bottom of the deck, we have Baby Steps, Action, Follow Your Intuition Before It Makes Sense. Right, so that's what you guys did. You guys were very adamant on something. You know, you got inspiration, you started it, you held your vision, even when all these people were trying to put a bunch of negative energy around you and, you know, try to make you doubt yourself and not believe in yourself. But because you continue to hold your vision and you surrendered to living a better life and you kept reiterating, you know, manifestation, you know, you kept reiterating better days for yourself, you know, you kept pushing and manifesting and visualizing you living the life of your dreams, you being able to make money the way you want to, you being able to make money through your passions and the things that you love and the things that come easily for you. So that is exactly the life you're going to be experiencing and living in 2024. You living your dream life, you living the life that you always dreamed of living, you experiencing, you doing the things that you love to do and the things that you always imagined you doing, you making money through the things that you love to do, and you making money the way you always dreamed of making money. You're gonna go to sleep and wake up to more money, and you're gonna be like, where did this money come from? And you're gonna check and be like, oh yeah, and it's some form of passive income that you had put into place years ago, and maybe you wasn't seeing money from it before, but now you're gonna start seeing money from it. And it's that money that you're seeing from these things that you had implemented years ago and now you're now starting to reap the rewards and the benefits of these things that you've been working on for so long. It's just going to continue to grow and grow and grow and get bigger and bigger and bigger, because as you see the money coming in and as you see the accolades and the rewards and the positive effects from putting the time and energy into these things, you're going to want to pour more and more time and energy into those things, because you see how you're only receiving a positive feedback from putting time and energy and focus on these things, instead of putting your time and focus and energy into the things that we're putting into the things that were giving you a negative response. You're not only pouring into the things that give you a positive response. Pile number 3, I forgot to pull from the Goddess Journey Major Arcana Tarot deck for you guys, so I'm going to pull some more cards from this deck for you to end off your reading. We have the Sun card. Oh my gosh, this is why they wanted me to pull it back out. The Sun card is like the happiest card in the deck, and it's also the card for the Leo. We have the Chariot coming out, so Cancer. The Chariot came out for every pile so far. And then we have the High Priestess. Beautiful. So Leo, Cancer, and Pisces. Sun, Moon, Rising. Your big six. So Sun, Moon, Rising, Mercury, Venus, Mars, and Jupiter. Or honestly, it can just be anywhere in your chart. Just check to see where it is in your chart, and that's how it's going to be affecting you the most prominently. And then we have the Hermit card, which is also Virgo. So Virgo is also prominent here. So in 2024, your major life update is upgrade is going to be, you're going to have a lot more time in the sun, a lot more time for enjoyment. You could be going on a vacation to a nice tropical island, or just somewhere that has beautiful outside scenery and just gives a great vibe. We're going to be going a lot further in life. You could be journeying somewhere or traveling a lot more. You could also be buying a new car, a brand new car, especially with the Porsche car being your photo of choice. Then we also have the High Priestess. So your intuition is going to be improving, your attention and time and relationship with the Great Divine is also going to be improving, which is honestly just going to improve your overall life and lifestyle and accomplishments. Just overall the type of life you experience when you have God in your life and you make God your forefront and your spirit team the forefront. This is why everything is going to be moving so easily for you. The sun is going to seem like it is shining for you. It's going to seem like the world is literally working in your favor. The world is working for you. God is on your side. All these great things is going to be working out for you. It's going to be coming quickly, one after the other. Like your whole life in 2024 is going to be filled with exciting new beginnings and just things you've never experienced, and your favorite things that you experience, you're going to be living it over and over and over again, and you're just going to be, it's honestly just going to be like your favorite things over and over and over again. Just keep getting better and better, being more stable in your life, more consistent in your life, and then replacing all of the negative things that's been for the negative things that you used to do is going to be replaced with positive things that you are going to implement every day into your life. And then from you doing more positive things every day, your grand like vacations and things like that is going to be, so like the good you used to have will become, like the good surprises you used to have will become your everyday norm. And now the surprises that you have in your life is going to become bigger and grander and more luxurious and just better. So everything's going to be bigger, better, brighter, happier, more fun, like things like that, if you get what I'm saying. Like, yeah, once you because the thing is, once you will, I feel like you guys already know this, but once you eliminate negative, toxic things from your life, it allows you space to bring in better things. And then once you bring in better things, those better things improve your life, improve your lifestyle. So then you get, your bare minimum becomes a lot better, a lot brighter. Like your normal, everyday, bland, boring Sunday afternoon or Tuesday afternoon becomes a lot better and brighter. And then when you want to go all out for yourself, clearly you have to do more than what you're doing every single day to go all out, because you know, this is all, you already do this every day. So like your all out becomes even better. You know, if somebody comes to your life and they want to surprise you, they can't surprise you with something you do every single day. So then your surprises, your gifts and things like that become better. Yeah, so those are your messages, pile number 3. I hope it resonated. If it did, make sure to give this video a thumbs up and leave a comment below. Let me know which pile it came from, what pile you came from, and how it resonated. Also be sure to subscribe to my channel with the bell notification on so you're notified whenever I upload. I love each and every single one of you guys, and I'll see you in my next video. For me, please teach me how to